but look at this machine. Do y'all see all of that? Got a cooler full of live shrimp, and there's one. They are just pounding it. Logan's on a fish. Short pumps, Logan. Nice. It's coming up. It's coming up. Good morning, crew. Captain Joe here with Island Marine Charters. Welcome back to the channel. I got my buddy out here. Logan's out here fishing with me this morning. We're going to be fishing out around the jetties. We're going to be using some live shrimp and live crabs, and we're targeting whatever will bite. Just kind of one of those days. The weather forecast was just way too pretty to not go fishing. I don't know if y'all can see the conditions around here, but man, it is super nice. We're going to try some live shrimp, then some live crabs. We may even look for some bull reds. You just never know. So once again, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in as always, and hang tight for some Fish Bump TV action. Y'all, fish on. First random species of the day. Do not know what we've got. Looks like a bluefish. Species number one, bluefish. Bluefish will always eat a shrimp. Oh, hang on, everybody. We're gonna put this guy in the live well. We could use him for big live bait later. Just never know. We're really fortunate for him to not bite through my line. We're just using a real simple little light leader right there, little number one or a 1/0 hook. Put a little bit of water in there. That is pretty typical this time of the year to see some. And we are just fishing with some nice live shrimp, y'all. Big old live shrimp. Whenever you're hooking a live shrimp, you always want to just take that little hook and go right there at the base of the horn. You don't want to go back in that dark spot. You just want to go just under the horn right there is where you want to hook them. We're going to zing him back out there and just see species number one. See what else we can get. Just going to feed out a little bit of line, put that reel in gear. Just going to tight line this guy and just see. Could pick up a redfish, a trout, pompano, sheepshead. Oh, just had a bite. Just had a bite and missed it. Got chomped in half. Goodness. I'm gonna just zing it right back out there. I got bit immediately, but they do not want just a shrimp head. So we're gonna get rid of that. Put a fresh shrimp on again, right through the horn, just like so. Back out we go. We might have to move the shrimp cooler up. I'm gonna zing it right off the edge of those rocks. Put that reel in gear. Get a little tension on the line. Would love a pompano this morning. Pompano would be awesome. Redfish. Mangrove snapper. Man, I would take any of the above. It's not impossible to catch a flounder. Oh, there's a bite. They are fierce, aren't they? Oh, fish on. Fish on. Oh, and he's off. That was a bluefish, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. He got my rig. Oh my goodness. Bluefish are hard on your gear. They can be fun to catch, but you almost got to use a wire leader or still leader of some kind, or else they will. Today we were just fishing with the little mosquito light, the owner, in a 1/0. That's kind of my little go-to all around live bait hook, and I usually snell this thing on. I'm gonna go through the eye on the bite side, pull out a little tag end, pinch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back through the loop at the bottom. I'm going to use my teeth to draw that down a little bit. There we go. Cut the tag end off. We are back in action. That's a little #1 owner snelled on the hook. Let's see if we can catch something else. Going back with another live shrimp right through the horn. Here we go. The bluefish are fierce up there. I'm gonna try a little bit further out. Right in that rip. Right in that rip right there, and just see if anybody's home. Fish on! He's not big. He's not big. He's swimming right toward the boat. What is it? Another little bluefish, and we got on him really, really quick, and he did not cut my line. Just gonna put this guy in the live well. Might even do a little. Those are small bluefish, but they're not bad fresh. You gotta bleed them. All right, another live shrimp through the horn. There we go. I'm gonna go, Logan's coming this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna zing one right over that deep channel. Once that thing hit the bottom, come on. Just want to keep a little tension on that line. I'm already getting bumps. Everything eats a shrimp. Everything. Fish on. Fish on, fish on. I'm gonna bet it's a bluefish. What do y'all bet? Nope. Pinfish. Pinfish. That's our little bait stealing rascal right there. That could potentially be some good live bait later on. We'll make him part of what we call the food chain challenge. Flip him off in a live well. You never know fishing out in the Gulf. We've got bigger rigs on board. If we need to, we can use that. Another shrimp through the horn. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes here, y'all. If we don't see something of substance pretty quick, something of value, we're gonna run on down the beach and look for some bull reds. Right there. I'm right here behind you there, bud. Go for it, Logan. The key with these shrimp is you want to stay in constant contact with that thing, because the bite happens fast. It happens really fast. Oh, and that is a rock grouper. Now what you can do a lot of times when you get hung up, give this thing a little slack, pop it a few times, just like that. That will almost always at least get your lead back. We got our lead back, lost our hook. So you can see, you lose a lot of gear doing this style of fishing, man. You're gonna lose between the bluefish and the rocks. All right, drop my split shot there. Like to use up some of these shrimp. We got a cooler full of nice live shrimp I bought yesterday, and we ended up not fishing very long yesterday. I got plenty of bait left over. Again, we're gonna do that snell knot through the eye, bend it at the shank. I usually go 7 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back through the loop you created at the bottom. I'm gonna draw it down with my teeth, just like that. Trim the tag end, just like that, and get our split shot about a foot or so. This is a very effective, super simple rig. I'm using a number two split shot, wrap it around the leader, crimp it down. It's a very effective little rig, super simple. Anybody can do it. Another nice big live shrimp. You're gonna hook them. You can see the dark spot. You can see his horn right there just under the horn is where you want to be. All right, I'm gonna zing one over here in this middle of this channel. Come on, Mr. Pompano. Mr. Pompano, Mr. Redfish. I would take a keeper mangrove snapper. I know, they're fierce. I'm just getting constantly fish on. Nope. Oh, had one.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, the bait stealers are fierce. Let's give it one more shrimp. Yeah, the bait stealers are fierce. We'll zing it out there one more time. I'm getting hit every time, but it's small stuff. Yep, been robbed. All right, y'all, we're gonna put this thing, you always want to put your hook on the hook keep right there at the base of the rod. That's gonna keep that thing nice and tidy, nice and close, not wrapping all around the rod tip. We move to the next spot. We'll stick it in the rod holder. I think we're gonna move on over maybe to the other side and give it a little whirl for just a minute. Y'all, so we have moved on down the beach. It was a lot of bluefish and pinfish there on the jetties, nothing real big, so we decided to run on down. We have actually made it to the Florida-Alabama line. The Floribama Bar and Grill is right back there. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of a really good landmark. Conditions are really pretty out here, y'all, but not seeing any bait, not seeing anything blow up, but that's part of looking for the big bull reds. A lot of times you run down the beach, you're looking for birds, looking for bait. In our previous video, we got on them. That was about a week ago. So we're gonna spend a little more time, but y'all continue to hang in there right along with us. I am positive we're gonna find something to catch today. Man, look how pretty it is out here. I mean, it is just gorgeous. All right, y'all, here we go. We are back, y'all. Another change of plans. We fished around the jetties, we fished around the bridge, we ran down the beach. We've got 3 bluefish in the boat this morning, but look at this machine. Do y'all see all of that? We are marking like crazy. We have now ran a few miles offshore, and my man Logan is making a drop. We're dropping some live shrimp right down to the bottom, fishing with some big old, still got a cooler full of live shrimp, so we are trying to put those things to use. Pretty optimistic that we are going to get bit. Logan's on a fish. Logan's got a nice fish here. You need a landing net there, bud? All right, now that would almost be a legal, would probably be a legal snapper if we were in season. Good job there, Mr. Logan. And that circle hook is doing its job right there in the corner of the mouth. Good job, bud. Very nice. All right, Logan pulls ahead. That is the best fish we've seen all morning. Good job, son. American red snapper. I'm gonna use a little de-hooking tool, a circle hook. You can get them right in the corner of the mouth, flip them right off of there. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna show him off for y'all. Oh, excuse my phone, I'm getting a phone call. There we go, get some sunlight on this thing. Now they are full of spines, they are full of teeth, but that is the American red snapper. What a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. And just for grins and giggles, I think that would probably be a legal fish, Logan, if it were a Monday through, yeah, that's an 18-inch snapper, y'all. 18.25-inch snapper. So that would be a legal American red snapper all day long. Hey, bud, good job, man. Nice. All right, y'all, we're gonna go for the release on this guy. Again, we are fishing in shallow water. using circle hooks. These guys generally release really well, no problem. There he goes. It's one of the secrets of being a good fisherman is not getting stuck with one species in mind. If you go out there and the targeted species, which I was kind of hoping to find some big bull reds like we did last week, some days that just does not happen. I'd rather come out here and catch something than nothing. So it's okay to change plans, switch tactics. There's a bite and there's a fish. Just like that, reel down and lift. Yep, we're letting the rod do the work, y'all. Can you see that? We're reeling down and lifting. That's gonna be your proper technique for fighting a fish, even a smaller fish. Oh, and he is digging. Again, these guys are not very big. I would love to see a nice mangrove or two, but I will certainly take that. I don't know how many that is, but we have caught a number of them. These guys are supposed to be scarce. Not in Alabama. Not in Alabama. And if y'all have never seen one of those, that is a de-hooking tool. Great little doodad. When you get a fish, you grab the line and the hook will turn and you kind of just shake him right off of there. Don't even have to touch the fish. We're going for another shrimp, Logan. We are using up some shrimp now, bud. All right. Kind of fun. Yeah, that is going to be the proper way. You can see that dark spot. You do not want to hit them there. You don't even want to hit them in that little dark spot. If y'all can see it, you can see the shrimp's horn right there, right where that horn attaches to the body, just underneath it. Kind of wiggle it through. That's going to be the proper technique. That's how you want him baited. Works. Pitch him out there. They like that little pitch. They like it pitched out and swung back at them. It seems to be working. Reels in gear. Check that drag. Got a nice firm grip. Got my trigger finger up here where I can feel the bite. Got the rod against my forearm right here too. I don't know if y'all can see that. Give me some. And there's one. They are just pounding it. Y'all see that rod work? Woo, look at that St. Croix, man. That is nice. That is nice. I'm gonna reel down and lift, reel down and lift, and surprise, surprise, another American red snapper. All right, we're gonna use that de-hooking tool. And if y'all have never seen one of those, you're just basically grabbing that line and that hook will kind of get caught in there. I'm gonna spin him around this way, get a better, shake him right off. It's the way to do it. And he is gone. He is out of here. Double check that leader, because you never know, the next fish could be the biggest one of the day. There's a nice shrimp, man. Woo, look at that one, y'all. 40 cents. 40 cents worth, but it's worth it. Some days that's the only thing that'll catch fish. Live bait, pretty hard to beat. A live shrimp is at the top of the... We got some other live bait. And Logan's on, y'all. Look at Mr. Logan putting the Shimano Calcutta. Logan's got the bait, and that is a big triggerfish. Here, where's the dip net? Let's show him off. Hey, man. There we go. Logan. Triggerfish, y'all. Check him out. Very nice. Hey, we'll take it, man. Look at there, y'all. Beautiful triggerfish. Logan, can you get him and show him off to everybody? These guys are spiny. They don't have a very big mouth, but it is full of teeth. I'm getting bit while we're... Come over here, bring him in the sunshine, man. Come up here where we can show that guy off. Get him right up there in the camera. Very nice. This is that triggerfish. Very decent on light tackle. Big old chomping teeth. You never want to stick your finger. That fin right there, you cannot push it down, but if you push this little one back here, it goes. That's why they call them a triggerfish. Super leathery skin. These things are excellent to eat. That one's sublegal, is too small. We're gonna turn him loose, Logan. We'll get the release and he gone. Hey, dude, you know what? We haven't done it all day. Fish bump. We had to get at least one fish bump in today, y'all. It's not that often I get to come out with Logan in the wintertime when our charters slow down. We get to come out here and do some father-son fishing, and pretty cool. Got some bluefish in the boat, got some red snapper, and Logan got the first trigger fish of the day. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, y'all, in case you were curious what Logan caught that trigger fish on, he's using a little piece of fish bites, which is great stuff. I keep some fish bites on the boat all the time. A little, what do they call that jig head? I call it
like a tog jig.
Like a tog jig, or just like a bird of prey.
Jig.
And he kind of threaded that little piece of fish bites on there, and it was able to stay on there long enough to get to that trigger fish. So that's another example. My son's one up on me. He's got a trigger in the boat, and if we could get a grouper, that would be what I call a reef slam. So our snapper, trigger, and a grouper, that's probably the least common inshore, near shore for us, would be a grouper, but you never know. So hopefully that was some helpful stuff, y'all. I thought that was pretty cool. My son has gotten to the age where now he's figuring stuff out on his own. I don't have to really do anything but just drive the boat. All right, y'all, hang tight. I'm sure we're gonna catch some more fish. Y'all, that's a fiddler crab. That is a male. You can see he's got the one big claw, and they will bite you with those claws. I usually break that thing off. Now, I usually fish a J hook when we're fishing these guys for sheepshead, but you can still use a circle hook. I hook them right there where their legs attach to their body. There's kind of a soft spot right there off to the side. Kind of the wiggle that hook through, or else it'll bust their shell. So that's kind of one of the tricks. You don't want to just ram it through there. Hope y'all can see that. That would be how I hook a fiddler crab. You can see he's still good and alive. That hook is kind of tucked in there nice and tight. Let's see if a reef fish will eat a fiddler crab. I'm gonna bet they will. There's a bite. There's a bite. Come on now. I can see some life around my... Oh, Logan's on, y'all.
That's another trigger.
Logan's on. You got another trigger. Yeah. Dude, you may have figured him out.
No, it's a red.
It's a red. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Going to work with the bait caster, and I believe that one... Whoa, he almost touched the gunnel. Here. Let's get a net under that guy. Let's get a net.
That's right. Too light.
Yep. All right, open your bail, or that fish would...
ain't got no bail.
He ain't got no bail. I'm used to saying that. That is probably another legal snapper. I think Logan is whipping me. And he is off the hook. I hope y'all can see that. I'm gonna use a little hand towel. That's one of the best ways to handle these guys. They have some serious gill rakers. He's probably gonna be a little short of the mark. Could be wrong. You know what? He's right on the button, Logan. That's a 16. I don't know if y'all can see that. That would be a 16-inch snapper right on the button. Caught on a little bait caster. Beautiful fish. Nice little American red snapper caught on... Logan, you want to show what you're fishing with today? That's the Shimano Calcutta with the star. Show that thing off a little bit, man. Let me take a look at what you're fishing with.
Well, I get slammed.
He's gonna get slammed. He's more focused on fishing than, which is good. All right, y'all. There he goes. He gone. He gone, just like that. Good job, buddy. That would be a legal fish. My son is kicking my butt. It's all good. Makes me proud. All right, y'all, let's see. And that's with a synthetic bait, isn't it? Triggerfish and red snapper on fish bites. And oh, swing and a miss, dude. I got drilled and nothing. And nothing. Fishing. Oh, and Logan's on a fish. Short pumps, Logan. Nice. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Hey, that's our grouper. Leave him in the water. Don't net it. Don't flip him. Here, let me get past. Walk him around, bud. Walk him around. That's our inshore.
I think that might be a black.
That's our reef slam. Man.
I'm happy about that. That's a little black grouper.
Dude, you know I'm not great on my snapper identification. Logan is a better
grouper.
Look at there, y'all.
It's a little baby.
What? He is gorgeous. Ate that little swing jig. That would be triggerfish, snapper, grouper. Y'all got to admit, that is pretty cool. What a gorgeous little fish. Ate that little piece of fish bites. All right, man. Let's get him unhooked. You want to do it? You want to do the honors, or I got him in the grippers? Here you go, brother. I'm gonna let you hold the grippers. Hold them nice and tight. Should pop right out of there. That is very, very cool. I want to get plenty of footage.
Oh, that's a beautiful little black grouper.
Look at that, man. I think that's a black grouper. Yeah, Logan's
they're
better.
kind of different. Well, you see the yellowish around the mouth.
Very nice.
Like,
well, folks are gonna be proud to see that, man. To come out here and catch
you
those.
see those kind of glassiest looking eyes?
Yep.
This black grouper all the time has that.
Congratulations there, Logan.
Man.
Look at this beautiful little grouper. Caught him up here in shallow water. In the wintertime, the grouper will come a little bit closer. Kind of what we were hoping for today.
Look at that tail.
Man, that is awesome. Gorgeous.
Okay, I'm gonna release
Yep, ready for the release. And he gone. Hey man, that also deserves the fish bump. Yo, I'm so proud of my boy. That is just super cool to come out here. We had a plan, like I said this morning, wanted to catch some big bull reds. We did last week, and had one of my good repeat customers, Mr. Mark, and his son Nick, and man, we just had a blast, and we were hoping to do the same thing today. Conditions were right, the fish just weren't there, so we shifted gears, came out here a few miles offshore, got red snapper, triggerfish, and grouper in the boat. That was kind of the goal, and I hope y'all are enjoying this footage. You know, I know these aren't monster fish, but that just goes to show you can have a lot of fun, have a good time, even if what your targeted species for the day doesn't bite. Be willing to shift gears, change up your plan, and adapt and overcome. All right, y'all, hang tight. All right, crew, so I think we were gonna be wrapping it up for the day. Me and Logan had an awesome father-son day. We came out here, like I said, with a plan to target one species. We kind of shifted gears a little bit. Super proud of Logan. Got a grouper, trigger, and a snapper this morning, which was what I call a reef slam. Pretty cool. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. It means so much to me for you guys that watch, the ones that comment, the likes, the shares, and hit that subscribe button. The channel is growing, and if you enjoy the content and want to see more of it, that really encourages me and helps me out. So y'all stay tuned. I am sure we will be having some more Fish Bump TV action coming y'all's way next week.